Let's breathe together. Start with your posture and on your back with your legs uncrossed, comfortable, letting your surface under you support you. And pull the breath in through both nostrils if you can. Let the nose do its job of warming and filtering and humidifying the air. Pull the air down, and when you pull it down, notice how your belly rounds up. Maybe place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest so you can actually feel it rise and fall. So when you pull the air down to the bottom lobes of the lungs, you get it down there where most of the blood's circulating. And they say it's like a half a teacup up at the top and a whole liter of blood flow at the bottom of the lungs. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that it's important to pull the air down. So we pull it down and our belly rounds because the diaphragm's pushing against our lower organs. It's a gentle massage. And then we keep pulling and we round across the back and the rib cage, and then we keep pulling and we round across the back and the upper chest, like a barrel. And then we release the breath and let it flow out. Let it flow out through either your nose or your mouth, maybe rounded lips. And as it flows out, your body gently lengthens and flattens. And when you get all the way to the bottom, then your belly button has moved back towards your spinal column. And that's a long, whole, complete breath. So that's what we repeat. And then we notice as we're doing it how much tension we're bringing to the act. And we don't try too hard because we bring too much unnecessary tension when we try too hard. So we just breathe and notice ourselves and get the breath as big and round and full as possible while still staying comfortable. And trust where you are today. Every day is different. They say 90% of the work is showing up. And if you're here listening, you've showed up for doing a breath practice this morning. So give yourself a congratulatory pat on the back and keep breathing. And now as you breathe, begin to notice any tension that you carry as a habit. You know, yesterday's tension that's still with you. Good places to check in are your jaw and let it go slack. Your shoulders, let them go. And if the tension tries to creep back because it is a habit, just let it go again and make a new habit. And continue that round whole body barrel breath, gentle and easy. So every morning we build and strengthen and align ourselves physically with some simple exercise that you can repeat and do yourself at other times. And we release tension. And we build our nervous system with the various breath techniques. We enjoy the beauty of the sunrise and connect with nature. And all of this sets us up for healthy lifestyle. We build our own stability and strength. We're like a lighthouse. We attract others who want what we've got. This morning, bring your hands together and match them up. Fingers, fingerprint to fingerprint, and place your hands in front of you like you were in a prayer pose, and gently rest your thumbs against your sternum. And then as you breathe that long breath, push your hands together. Push and resist. And breathe. And then notice the tension that's needed to do that. And then check and see if you're adding any tension that's not needed. Like, notice your jaw. Your shoulders need some tension in order to keep the hands pushed together. But your face doesn't. So notice a place in your body where you've picked up extra tension and release it as you continue to push and breathe the whole breath. And then release. And then do it again. Bring your hands back together in prayer pose. Thumbs resting against the sternum, hands lined up fingerprint to fingerprint, and then push and resist and breathe. And become a student of your own tension and relaxation, noticing what tightens that's not needed and letting it go. Noticing your own habits, and breathe and push and breathe and resist, and then release the hands. Shake the hands, shake them out, and then open and close them rapidly. Good. The big yogi says, you can be excellent. You can achieve what you want. Just relate to your own breath of life. That's the God in you. So breathe consciously and extend the breath, rounding up on the inhale and gently lengthening and flattening on the exhale. Let's use suspending the breath as our practice this morning. I remember the first time I was ever instructed to suspend the breath. I was a preschooler. I was at the swimming pool taking swimming lessons, and we were told to hold our breath and go underwater. I can still see myself puffing up like a toad, taking a big breath, pushing my cheeks out and going underwater. What a picture, what a memory. Well, that's not it, okay? We're not going to hold our breath. We're going to suspend our breath. When you hold your breath, you tighten everything, your neck, your throat muscles, your tongue, and it creates pressure in your eyes and your skull and your heart and your neck. And it's not a good idea. Suspending the breath relaxes the muscles of the diaphragm, the ribs, and the abdomen that are responsible for the constant motion of the breath. So let's suspend the breath on the exhale as our practice this morning and create the calm, relaxing effect. Start with a complete exhale and pull the navel back toward the spine. Lift the chest, the lower chest and the diaphragm, and let the upper ribs relax. Don't bend your spine and your ribs when you try to exhale completely. That interrupts the action of the diaphragm. Pull the chin in. Become still and calm. And wait. So exhale completely. Lift the lower chest and diaphragm gently. Allow the upper ribs to relax. Keep the spine straight. Pull the chin in and become still and calm. The abdomen relaxed. And when you need to take a breath in and pull the air in and go all the way to the top, and then exhale all the way out to the bottom, and then gently suspend. And you don't go so far that you're going to gasp. You want this to be relaxed. Maybe you're only suspending the breath for a 2 count, just to get used to the practice. That's good. Doing it correctly for 2 seconds is a lot better than doing it incorrectly for 10 seconds. So work on your technique. The muscles of the diaphragm and the ribs and the abdomen are relaxed during the suspension because they're responsible for the constant motion of the breath. Breathe in your complete breath. Fill all the way to the top, your round barrel breath, and then exhale all the way to the bottom. And at the bottom, suspend the breath gently, and then take the breath in when you need to, not waiting until you have to gasp to get it in. Gentle. And practice. Good. Keep breathing and noticing yourself. Rounding up on the inhale. Long exhale and then nothing. Wait. And then breathe in again. And perhaps use the count to adjust to where you are today and notice what's comfortable for you. And extend the exhale and then suspend the breath with a relaxed belly and a relaxed diaphragm and a relaxed chest. Spine straight, and then inhale. The benefits of doing this are many. One of them is the gradual reconditioning of the nervous system. So we build our own strength, and we build the strength of our nervous system. Breathing the long breath and suspending at the bottom. Adjust this to fit you. If for any reason you experience dizziness or disorientation, stop and breathe gently for a few breaths, and then try again and shorten the amount of time that you're suspending. And notice your own tension and release what you can. Good. And now take a deep breath, that big round breath. Go all the way to the top. And then release and let the breath go and let it flow out all the way to the bottom. And then do it again. And then just quietly for a few minutes let the birds and the bowls sing to you. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.